Nearly 7 years after a devastating tornado hit North Minneapolis, people are still cleaning up from it.
While many neighborhoods have recovered, memories are still vivid. John Lauritsen shows us the reminders that still linger.
I am surprised it's been that long, 7 years, it's been a while.
7 years since a quick and violent tornado ripped through North Minneapolis. A direct hit that killed one person, injured 30 others, and destroyed nearly everything in its path.
Trees was laying everywhere in people's yards, through their windows and everything,
It's something most people here will never forget. From the start, neighbors were trying to focus on the future.
All you have to do is try to rebuild, start over, and keep living.
We lost probably 4 or 5.
That's exactly what Kathy Stadler did.
We had our neighbor's house behind the alley. The top of their house was laying on our garage.
She weathered the storm that day, but years later, she's still picking up the pieces in her front yard. Literally, glass from broken windows still lingers.
If you do any yard work or whatever, there's always pieces of glass that you come across from it.
But as trees grow back and streets recover, Kathy remembers something positive, how a tornado brought people from different communities together, knowing the devastation meant they didn't have a lot, but they still had each other.
And I think it really brought our block together beautifully. Everybody looked out for everyone else. They really did.
And we're live here at 37th and Fremont. This was one of the harder hit areas in North Minneapolis during that tornado. Wind speeds reached 135 miles an hour at times during that storm, Frank. People we talked with this afternoon talked a lot about how that was difficult to go through. But for the next several days, not having power, not being able to move around this part of the city was very difficult, obviously, as there was debris, there were trees, everything in the streets.
Yeah, and it was really hot after that tornado came through for a while, too, John. I remember that.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. All right, thank you. I think we all remember a lot of things from that. It was quite a day, Chris.
Yeah, it was an incredibly active, severe weather day. We had 5 tornadoes touch down in different parts of Minnesota that day, with several more in Wisconsin and even more down in Iowa. Here's a look at the path of the one that John covered. You can see it started in St. Louis Park, went through Golden Valley, Minneapolis, obviously, Fridley, Mounds View, Blaine is where it finally came to an end after 14 miles of devastation. Very sad.